I'm most inspired by history and historical art, and old stuff is my favorite stuff. It's the coolest, it's got the best story, and that's why I got into metalworking, was because of all the art forms that I fell in love with. Metal is the most prolific art form known to man. I can bury this ring and go back, and 4,000 years, archaeologists will dig it up and find it, and it'll be the same ring. I realized that if I became a lawyer and prosecuted sex offenders for the rest of my life, that I would be a depressed person. And that was my goal since I was like 9 years old. That's all I wanted to do, was help people and protect children and women and promote that positivity. And once I got to college, I realized that I just wouldn't be able to do it and be that happy person that I wanted to be. I started taking an art class here or there just to kind of fill in. I took calligraphy and I took drawing, and I liked it all. Taught myself how to paint. I was, finding myself. And first day I walked into the metalworking studio for Intro to Jewelry at Northern Arizona University. I was like, wait, this is how you do this? This is the coolest thing I've ever done. That first day, I knew that I wanted to do it forever. Everyone was kind of making smaller, more delicate jewelry. They were incorporating stones, and I was all about the metal, and I just wanted to make big chunk. I want to make sculpture that you could wear. My favorite thing about this industry is that no 2 days are the same. I wake up, I do some social media, I stretch and take care of my body, because if I don't, I'm gonna fall apart. I make all my own meals. I don't ever eat out. I'll take him to the park, and then I either sit at this bench, or answering emails is a huge part of my day. I get at least a few dozen, if not 100 or more emails a day. I'll work on planning the next day out, and then I'll usually take him to the park again, make some dinner. I'm pretty much either sitting at a desk on my computer, or I'm sitting at this bench. There's still hurdles. I mean, every single day there are, people who tell me, oh, this isn't for you, or, you're more this, and my perception of any limits that I have, or pigeonholing myself, is probably the biggest hurdle. But there's always going to be resistance, and you either thrive on it or you let it eat away at you. It's truly relentlessness. There's nothing else that defines the successful from the unsuccessful. It's just a refusal to give up. Diane von Furstenberg is an incredible woman. She's built an incredible empire. Delfina de la Treze is a truly revolutionary jewelry designer who's also very, very much literally and figuratively inspired by art, namely Picasso. Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top I'm absolutely fascinated by the man. He cracks me up. I'm totally intrigued by everything from his classic car collection to his Les Paul collection. It's really hard to pick one, but I think diversity is the key, and I'm inspired by everyone from guys who make motorcycles and classic cars to people who make some of the finest, most expensive art in the world. So much, like a book. 6 years ago, that girl thought that she was going to get discovered, and that she wouldn't, forget social media. You don't have to do that. You don't have to figure out how to make a website. Someone else will do all that for you if you just, if you're just good enough, if you're just a good enough artist. And I guess that's probably the best advice I could give myself, is you need to be a businesswoman all day. If you're a really good businesswoman, then you get to be an artist. Otherwise, it's a hobby. I'm all about the Walking Dead marathon. I got my whiskey and my popcorn and the Walking Dead, and I'm happy. But I'd go for a midnight hike, or drive up to the lake, or let's go camping, or I will dance my booty off, but I'd rather get out of town. Oh my goodness. Bralette or sports bra? Sports bra all day. I take him to the park at least once a day. He rides next to me on the bicycle.
He's been to the park at least 3 times today.
Seriously. Oh no, this is amped up. He is amped. He cannot wait. He'll be 13 this month, or no, in June he'll be 13. I feel sexiest when well, I could tell you, I could show you. sexy train robber. I've gotten that before. This is, well, and I gotta have this in my hand.
That's gotta be a sexy feeling right there.
That's probably the best.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Power tools are cool.
I mean, these